Hi guys, how y'all doing? Okay, this is part 2. All right. Um. All right. This is watch the previous video if you haven't already, because it flows right into this one. All right. When I was doing that reading, the vent card came out sideways. Okay, so this is somebody that needs to vent. You need to vent. You just need to vent out loud. You don't need to vent to someone, but you need to vent out loud. And I felt like I was talking like to someone, in their shadow side, maybe just not there temporarily. This is what's going on. This is someone feels like they're an imposter. Okay, look, if you have God-given abilities, you have God-given abilities. People that are autistic, they are able to almost be like recorders. Okay? They can record and mimic others, right? That is, a talent. All right? So if you're able to do something like that, that would be a God-given talent, right? Just authentically be yourself, but when you're, doing someone else's style, I mean, I think, it's usually something someone recognizes as someone else's style, right? So, I mean, there's a difference where someone's, always wearing a mask, and people that are autistic, you kind of end up finding out, because, like, a lot of people didn't know. I didn't know. You kind of end up finding out later, but it's, those who are autistic wear a mask that's different. It's just because they're autistic, that's the only reason they do that, because other people can't seem to accept that they're different or something like that. It's like a protection measure, in a sense of that they're autistic and may not know they're autistic, kind of thing. Yeah, you need to go somewhere that you feel is a safe space and let go of the past. And, talk to the universe, talk to the divine about whatever secrets you have and how to deal with it. Okay? You're going to have to deal with this to let everything go so that you can get back your mojo, so you don't have anything blocking you. Whatever it is, whatever it's to deal with, just talk to the divine about it, You can go out in nature, if you've got a garden, somewhere that you feel comfortable, safe, where you can go and just talk. Just talk to the universe. You can talk to a tree. It ain't even got to be a tree, just the air. You know what I'm saying? Vent and get somewhere with this. Holding on is, the pain is holding you back. So, deal with the pain and listen to them frequencies. They work, frequency, music, healing chakras. You can put that in because they have it where it has all 7 of them in there. I've got a list up in the community post of Expect the Unexpected on YouTube, so you can go there and get all kinds of them. But, oh yeah, something else. The greed card, see, it fell on the floor, so what, the way I had to pick it up, it ended up turning it right side up when I picked it up, not even realizing, not even thinking about it. It was upside down. So it's something that you're not even seeing. It's the reversal of greed, means you're not greedy. Okay? So that's perhaps something that you're not looking at. Whereas there's others that are, very greedy. What type of person are you? Really look at that. treat yourself with love and care too, right? Okay? You're going to have to let this go and move on. But like I said, you can go out and go vent to the universe, right? And then repent if you said anything wrong. Just say, I'm sorry if I said anything, I shouldn't have said, blah, blah, blah. So I just needed to vent. But you can say that beforehand. But you've got to let this go so that you can be happy again. If you're not happy, then, it's affecting others, right? In your life. So, yeah, you got to get back on the right track. But, yeah, I felt like I was talking to someone's shadow or something like that. And sometimes when I say another person, it could be either another person there or someone's shadow, or they're kind of in their shadow side because they're feeling this, that, the other, or something happened to cause trauma to put them there into like a lower vibe. But you don't stop, you don't quit, you do remove negative energy, frequency music, they've got that too. Balance the masculine and feminine energies, frequency music, hemisync the brain as well as all the chakras. Spiritual cleanse, frequency music. Yep, you can make you a list and put it on repeat and have it constantly playing in the background. And change it up maybe with some different ones. But that can really help a lot. But go out in nature. Get away from TV. All right? If anything, watch a few certain things on YouTube or something like that helps you. And they have nature on YouTube. They have it for like cats, to watch, like birds, squirrels, stuff like that. But it's the sounds of nature, like a waterfall or ocean, watching ocean life, something that is very calming when you're inside, and nature and stuff when you're outside, as much as you can. And work on letting this go. And they have frequency music for letting go. So, and tell the universe your intent, what you are wanting. You vent, and then you'll get to where you're able to tell the universe what it is you're wanting. What is your intention? Where do you want to get to? That you want to be healed, you want to forgive, you want to let go and move past the past. Okay? All right, well, I hope this helps. Take care. God bless.